I wish we had like a sweet intro music or something.
I know.
You should have had that ready, Justin.
Me?
Yeah,
I don't know.
should have had that ready.
Dude, I'm just like, I don't know about you guys, and I said this on the pod last night, but man, football's back. Like, it's game week.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
It's insane. We're watching.
I don't know when did it happen?
Hawaii getting blown out by Vandy. Vandy might be the best team in the SEC.
Maybe.
Nebraska blowing leads again, making stupid decisions.
I didn't even watch anything past the first 5 minutes of that game. I wish I did. But
power rankings.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, man. I am just I don't know. Everything that's happened in the last 3 days now, it's just we're here and it's insane. And I don't know. It felt like it was June 2 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden football's here, and I'm so pumped. So
I agree. It feels like once the bowl games are over, in our case, the college football playoff was over, it's oh man, football season's so far away. But then you get to June, July, it's it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
I like that. Nebraska being Nebraska, football's back.
I mean, this is perfect timing for us to do the Nebraska stream too, because
it really is. Just stabbing the Cornhuskers in the heart right now.
I feel bad almost. It's honestly, we've gotten to know a couple Nebraska people because through Huskers BR and stuff like that. But
yeah,
man, it's got to be brutal being a Nebraska fan. I can't even imagine.
From what I've heard, a lot of nice people, from a lot of the people that went to the game last year, the game we're about to stream here, very nice people, very welcoming people. Kind of feel bad for them, but Scott Frost going to Scott Frost, I guess.
Oh man,
what do you got?
What do you got on this? 6-6, Mel Tucker, Wink Tuck's going 6-6.
Ooh,
I mean,
I don't think it'll happen. I would love it if it happened. I think it'd be great.
I'll be honest. I actually said this to somebody earlier today. There's not a team in the country I want to go 8-4 worse than Michigan State. And if they went 6-6, it would be even better than that. I just think here's my take on MSU, that if you pay your coach that kind of money, you can't go less than 10-2 at that point. That's how it goes.
I hate you.
That's fair. I mean, he's making a crazy amount of money, and he had a great season last year. He's making that money because he beat Michigan twice. That's why he's making 100%. That money.
100%.
So
that's it. So, I mean, it is what it is. Obviously, that's their Super Bowl, and that's fine that it's their Super Bowl. But, I don't know. At some point, if you're making that money, I don't know. You got to win something. But all right. Anyways, we're done with the MSU chat for now, I guess. I mean, we'll still do that a lot. But let's get into Nebraska here.
All right. Shout out to Wolverine devotee too for the video.
Shout out WD.
Let me find. No, if I saw a comment. Oh, let me know if I need to turn the game up or down or anything.
Yeah, tell us in the comments. I can hear it fine.
Dude, I remember sitting at the bar at Jim Brady's, and I saw this play happen. I was like, oh, we're fucked. Season's over.
I mean, it kind of felt like this the whole time. I was I don't know. I felt confident going into this game, and then I realized how electric this stadium was. And I was like, we don't do well in these situations at all.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't Nebraska favored too?
Were they?
I feel like they were favored for some weird reason.
I didn't think they were favorite in that game. I can look that up.
Somebody can call me an idiot. That would work.
I don't know if they were favored, but I think it was like what was their I mean, so they're 3-3, but going into it,
But best dude, they didn't win a game after that. Like they went 3-9.
That's insane. Oh my god,
How crazy
they actually
is that?
were 3-9.
Well, they had that close game against Oklahoma.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they played.
I think it was like either a
that
week
one
or
It was like what,
game?
17-10 or something? God, Adrian Martinez, dude. Is he in the league?
No, he transferred to Kansas State.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now Nebraska has, I think, so the kid, he was like transferred from Florida that played the other day. He was pretty good.
Yeah,
But
he
they've
looked.
got,
he
shit,
transferred
remember that?
from Texas.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. There was that guy,
Yeah.
Casey Thompson, right?
Yeah, Casey Thompson.
Casey Thompson.
Dude, that's so sick.
Dude, this
Didn't he
play
make
was
just make a pick like that in
unreal.
the NFL too? Like same
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, Dax
Oh
Hill.
my god. Unbelievable.
Oh man, Hassan Haskins.
I was just going to say, this was just the Haskins show. It really was.
What I need to happen is the Titans, like Derrick Henry, for whatever reason, gets just tested by the NFL for PEDs, and then clearly he's on him because he's just the biggest guy in the world. And then Haskins is just RB1. How sick would that be?
That would be pretty sick.
I'd love that. Like, let me get Derrick Henry as my running back on fantasy for like the first few weeks, you know, let Hassan get some like quality reps before he goes in, and then I'll drop him, and then I'll like DM the NFL and be like, hey, I think Derrick Henry's like on roids, and then get him out of there.
Yeah, I think they'll take that seriously for sure.
You never know, dude. You never know. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That's right.
I'd say turn up the other volume just a bit.
The game volume.
Yeah.
God, the money man.
Money man.
One of the few times Hassan Haskins was stopped without any game. In the entire season.
And honestly, this was also one of I mean, Jake Moody, MVP by far. He
Dude.
drilled like everything.
Yeah, he
Kept
had
us
an
in the
incredible
game.
game.
Money Moody, baby.
We got to get that video out too. We have a video of him kicking a 65-yarder.
Oh, was that just a practice?
Yeah, we did like a
when
skills competition. So we had watching us catch punts is like one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. So eventually we'll get that out. But we did a skills competition. It was me and Roe, and then Willie Wags, Robbins, and Moody. It's like we punted, did field goals, like just got like ripped apart. My body was just killing me.
Jack couldn't even do special team stuff. It was a tough look for the boys.
Dude, I think I caught my first punt and then dropped like all of them after that. Those
This
things are coming in hot,
officiating
man. When
crew
they
in
kick
this
them
game
high,
was pathetic.
Oh, I remember being so mad at the ref in this.
Yep.
3 or 4 years ago, yes, you could have. Nowadays, that belongs to the offense.
And Hassan Haskins ran for 3. Here's the pass to Cornelius
Our offense
Johnson.
was struggling in the
Shortly
beginning
first
of this
down.
one too, man.
Quentin
And like,
Michigan leading
I don't think
3-0.
we even got like
Under 6 to go
close
till halftime.
to stopped in the
Third down, less
first
than a
5
yard.
games either.
Haskins.
Yeah.
Flag
Oh, remember, he wasn't
down.
down.
Damian Daniels, boy, is he getting penetration through that.
Oh, I do
excellent
remember
offensive
that.
line for
Remember his knee got like super
Michigan
close and he like
sideline.
slid or something?
You know what? He's
I don't think they
letting
reviewed it,
he
did
wanted
they?
them
Did
to
they even
look and
review it?
see if it was a bad
I think they
spot
do
on the
review
front
it.
third down play. I don't think he wanted to waste a time.
Jimmy.
Michigan
Jimmy was
calls
pissed.
their first time out of the half.
I think
they
he
wanted to
them
view
look
it.
at this play to see whether or not it was a bad spot.
Oh, was this a situation where they took the time out to see if they were going to review it and then they didn't?
This is a first
Well,
down.
I think he wanted to
Two
review
aspects
it.
to this.
Under review, the Michigan ball carrier was down at the 46-yard line.
There we go.
That is sufficient yardage. for a first
That's right.
Okay.
There we go. That's what happened. And he wants to make sure he gets timeout back.
He gets his timeout back,
Yeah.
Matt.
After that turnaround.
Looks like a very long time. It was
Is
pretty
where Hassan
clear
breaks one? Nope.
the ball needed to be moved. McNamara play
Ooh.
action as a
Oh,
man
yeah.
Oh,
Mike.
Mike.
and a diving
I forgot that was his first
man
like
in the
That
catch.
was-
legit catch.
What a grab by
A
Mike
freaking
Saberstone.
unreal catch.
If
Dude.
he didn't have to dive,
Unreal
it was a
catch.
touchdown.
That's why when like they said he was moving to DB, I was like, what the hell is going on? But he's gonna play both ways. It's insane.
A number 5 that can play both ways. Where have we seen that before?
Right? But he changed to 0. This is his second number change.
Oh,
Yeah,
that could have been a
that's true.
touchdown. Dalen's got to hang on to that.
The back of the end zone. Haskins down
God,
inside
man.
the 1. Ball out at the end of the play. Now they
I don't even
This
think they
is-
score here.
No, well, this is where they called touchdown like 6 plays in a row.
The ball carrier was down short of the goal line at the 1 foot line.
Yep.
It seems that
1
they
foot line.
are.
Oh, and then
Haskins
wasn't
in the
Cade
air
down?
and into the end
Oh,
zone.
he
No
got
doubt that time. It's a
yeah, they
touchdown.
tripped.
The Warriors goal is a touchdown.
McNamara stumbling on the handoff. That could have been disastrous for Coach Harbaugh.
Oh, they review this too? Yeah.
Quarterback's knee was down before he had
It was the craziest like red zone drive of all time.
at the 3 and
Touchdown. Just
Nobody knew
kidding.
what was going
Touchdown.
on.
Just kidding.
And then
And then they have to settle for the field goal.
Moody for a 21-yard field goal.
Drove it.
6-0 Michigan.
That'd be
They
good from
thought
70.
They were going to be up 10-0.
At least.
Probably right.
Missed the next 4
Yeah.
games. They
We
got
didn't-
back last week.
Shit, did we miss Joel's catch?
Coverage, and Martin never saw the ball coming
I don't
that
know.
time.
Good question.
And the Wolverines leading 6-0 on 2 field
I
goals.
think that's early in the third quarter.
Chavo.
Chavo there
Okay.
again.
Oh, that should have been a strip sack right there too.
Interception against Wisconsin late in the game last week. Here comes a blitz. McNamara got it off. Blake Corum spins
Ooh.
around,
Oh.
breaks free from 2 defenders and picks up
God,
the
dude,
first
he and
down.
Don
Finally
are gonna be so
planted by
nasty this year.
Deontay Williams. 6-0 Michigan, a minute 13 to go in the half. McNamara over the middle again. Belted from behind was Corum.
He didn't like even hand it off to Corum though until
Second and
gets
3.
one
Dalen
touchdown.
Baldwin, nice catch. First down and out of bounds. Third down and 10.
If they keep this two safety,
I mean, this is such a boring half, honestly.
Yeah, it gets so much better.
Oh yeah, it gets so much better.
Oh, here it is.
Inside the 20 and thrown down near the 15. And the Nebraska 15. Pressure by Nelson. McNamara stepped away and throws it away.
Right.
Flag down.
There you go.
oh yes, I remember this PI.
A.J. Henning.
God,
that was
I love
so
seeing
big.
PIs called for
That was
Michigan stuff
huge.
against them.
Haskins, that's clear.
Dude, think about how
Touchdown.
big that
First
score
of the
is
game.
before the half, like in the end
Yep.
of it, dude.
Right.
And that was a huge call against Doman. It got
Oh my God.
Michigan down on
That
the
made all the
doorstep, and
difference.
Haskins
But seriously,
left no
so
doubt this time.
I mean,
Touchdown, Wolverines.
I mean, I remember this game obviously, but Nebraska just freaking came on in the second half.
Yeah, they did.
We couldn't stop them.
Takes his man all the way into the
Perfect
center.
score.
And Moody blasts the extra point right down the middle. Hassan Haskins.
Isn't it great that like in 4 or 5 more days we'll be watching games for real?
Michigan 3-yard line when they went for it on 4th down and 2. Decided
I
not to
mean,
kick the short
the
field goal.
the number of weapons
Amir Johnson,
on
nice
this
hands catch, and
offense
it looks
is
like he has a
unbelievable.
first down. And facing 3rd down and 11.
It makes my head spin
Hutchinson
in terms of like
immediately a menace. Good decision and a great run by
what we can do.
Martinez. Across
Dude, I
midfield
wish
to the
Adrian
46-yard
Martinez went like
line of
anywhere
the
but
Wolverines.
Nebraska.
20-yard gain, 23
He's
yards
fun to
rushing
watch.
now for the game.
He
for
is,
Adrian.
dude.
Great fake, Austin
Oh
Allen.
God.
Wide open, he'll go all
Yeah,
the way
I didn't
for a
like that.
Nebraska touchdown.
I think this is the drive that coming up that Joel gets his first catch.
This is the point where I was watching at a friend's house and they're like, it's 13-0. They're not going to lose. There's no way. This person never watched football before ever.
Shout out A-Row, Moody for Heisman.
The last 3
Love
weeks.
it.
Hell
Is that
yeah.
Alex?
8 minutes to go.
Yep.
Alex. How do we get Alex on the screen?
I know.
We
gotta get Aero on here.
At least for this play. Blake Corum banged down as he crossed the 35-yard line with a gain of 4. Cam Taylor-Britt made the stop.
And Villionga.
Donovan Edwards, the freshman.
Donovan Edwards getting the
West
look.
Bloomfield, Michigan. Michigan led 13-0 at the half. It's 13-7 now. Haskins.
Dude, how many times did Haskins do that, man?
So
Man,
much.
is he powerful at 6'1", 220.
You think the line's gonna be better this year? I feel like
Serious
they're gonna be better.
question.
You don't allow sacks.
Do you
That's a
do
pretty
you think that,
successful
like, are you
formula.
worried that,
Haskins
like, we
again.
don't have
They're
that
not gonna
guy?
tackle me.
I know Blake and
No.
Dono are like
His way
electric,
very
but
close
like,
to another first down.
I mean, if we need that guy, Alex Orgefield just play running back.
Throw more passes than they
Or
made
Davis
runs.
Warren. Get
28
David Warren in
passes,
at running back.
24 runs, 29 passes.
He's versatile.
I wouldn't say I'm worried. I just think it's going to have to get done in a different way this year. I think it's just going to have to be different. They're going to have to throw a little bit more, I think, this year.
Out of Southfield, Michigan.
I don't know. We just got into. It felt like we got into 3rd and 2 like 100 times. You know?
Inside the 5-yard line, upended by Quentin
That was a
Newsom,
great play and throw,
who
by the way,
prevented
by
the
Cade.
touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Play of the drive
Was.
for Michigan.
A little behind him.
Trying to get back to a
Okay.
2-score lead. Haskins right up the middle for another touchdown.
He just made it look so easy.
His second of the night.
And I will say,
Season, and
like,
that's their 6th
okay, this,
Center
like,
Andrew Vistara
how much
is
is?
the
I love
leader
Haskins.
of
Obviously,
Bell
he
Cow
did a
on that
ton,
offensive line,
but
and he
I mean,
just-
it is
and he
75% the
moved
line to
the
open it
pile.
up.
That was a big
know?
hole. Watch.
But
right
there
here, watch
were,
number
I
68
mean, there were just a
open
lot of
things
times
up.
where it was like, he wasn't
The right
stuffed
guard
by
is
any
the
means,
third
but he like
right guard. We've
squeaked
seen
by,
Barnhart
you know,
do
and
his
just got
job
like
as well.
fell forward, right?
Ahead by 14
Are you
points.
discrediting Sam Haskins?
3:36 to
No,
go in the
I'm
third
not at all.
quarter.
Right here, Haskins had a shit ton of yards after
Haskins
contact.
again. No.
I agree with that.
They
I was
throw
going to say
it.
the same thing.
The ball off the hands of C.J. Cornelius Johnson.
Touches, some more targets.
Martinez. Nifty run.
He just did that like 20 times in the end of the game. I remember it pissing me off so bad.
And they couldn't stop it.
California.
It's hard to
Run the
stop.
option pitch.
Usually
and
fair.
Toure up the sideline across midfield.
I also just wondered, like, why couldn't they do this against everyone? Like, we had one of the best defenses in the Big Ten, and somehow they couldn't do this against Illinois. You know, like,
The play fake. Martinez. The wheel route. Johnson. To whom they faked it.
Yep, that was another scary moment.
Nebraska.
I
I
remember
will
getting
say,
pissed here.
this is where I got like,
Yeah.
I don't know. You know,
Yeah, it's like Barkeep, make it a double, please.
Johnson, his third overall
Seriously.
touchdown, and Connor Culp adds the extra point. It is about as loud as it's been all night long. Big third down and 10. Over the middle,
Oof.
intercepted.
Damn, I forgot about that pick.
Deontay Williams.
oh man,
He's down inside the 15.
that was tough.
First
That was
career
just like-
interception thrown by
It,
Cade
this is
Whitaker.
honestly, if we're being dead honest, this is where I felt like it was like, okay,
Little
Michigan
lob.
kind of crumbles on the road
Lots
sometimes.
of
You know what I
room.
mean?
Touchdown.
Yep.
Oh, for sure. I thought that's the collapse.
This is where it's like, and it's like an insane environment. How do you know? It's hard to get that momentum back.
Yeah.
But hey, shout out these boys. They somehow figured it out.
On offense. Martinez.
Well, don't ruin the
trying to
ending.
run away from Hutchinson, trying to run into
Yeah,
the end
sorry,
zone.
spoiler alert.
And he did for 2
I haven't seen this
points.
game yet.
You can't tell me, as man-to-man, that you thought that Michigan was going to come back and win this game after everything that they've gone through in night games on the road. You'd have to
Oh.
be crazy to
5
think
years
they
or
were going
whatever.
to come back and win this
Yeah,
game.
no, I had PTSD, dude. I did not think they were winning this game.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, we've talked to a ton of these guys, and every one of them has said this was like the most insane atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan fans
Oh, they should have kept that on longer.
dancing to the strains of Thunderstruck from AC/DC. They really enjoyed last week at the end of
Which,
the third
hold
quarter.
on,
Jumping
Jack,
around,
pause it real
jumping
quick.
around.
That, like, okay, go back to the AC/DC and think about, okay, they were jumping around. You don't actually have to, but like they're jumping around, going nuts, and like getting momentum back. They hadn't scored in the entire third quarter since before halftime, and Nebraska had scored like 22 straight.
Phone lights on. Michigan fans dancing to the strings.
Love it.
I don't know. They never flinched, no matter what was going on.
Energy, dude. The energy was different, man.
The energy.
Oh, that's what Cade said. Cade said this team is different, and they were.
That was after the Wisconsin game, right? Or was it after this game?
I believe so. Yeah.
To the Nebraska 49-yard line.
To the Nebraska's touchdown.
Haskins. Like he got
Dude, how many of these 2-yard? I know that was second and 2, but it's like, how many times did we just run like right up the gut with 2 yards to go and get a first down?
Game in the balance situations.
Oh, here's Corn's run. Just kidding.
JJ.
McNamara really does not. He gets thrown down out of bounds.
That should have been a flag.
Well, the foot keeps moving by the official. Trouble with this arrangement. Drake, the number 2.
You know what they say? If you got 2 quarterbacks,
Here it is.
Touchdown, Michigan.
Let's
go.
Eat that corn.
Had some corn last night, actually.
Nice.
A little sweet corn. Corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob. There you go.
Yeah. Good move.
Good blocking on the perimeter by the tight ends and the wide receivers.
Gotta get that from the farms, though. You can't get that from the store.
That was such like that was such a just like, I don't know, dig deep and find a way to get a touchdown there. I think it's hard to get a score there after you just backs against the wall, you know.
Dude, Adrian Martinez.
Sure.
Oh my
Oliver
God.
Martin. Oliver Martin.
But that ball went freaking through our guy's hand.
Last year when they went 2-4. They want to win a conference.
Oh God, yeah. I started getting more upset here, I think.
Johnson weaving inside the 25-yard line.
A run pass option here.
Play clock at 2. It is
Martinez, man.
for the
Dangerous.
touchdown.
Like, why couldn't he play it like Bama?
Or somewhere not Nebraska.
Better? Why?
Right.
All right. When should we announce our tailgate here? Should we pause
before the final drive?
Yeah. Can the Wolverines do it again? They start
Or
with
Michigan's next drive, I guess.
Haskins.
Nah, let's do it right now.
All right. We ready, boys? So,
Ready.
for all the viewers
I'd love
out
to know.
there, a lot of people have been to our tailgate scene. We've been in the blue lot. We've got a brand new spot. It is at 3. What is it? Let's see.
Come on.
It's at 327 Hoover. We've got 10,000 square feet of
Turf
lot. The turf is out. It's already out there. I'll send some pics out. We've got a beer garden out there. We've got food trucks of Slow's Barbecue that we're gonna be serving. We've got a live DJ. We're also gonna have a live pregame show as well. So early in the morning, you can come out, hang out with us, be a part of the live
coffee.
pregame show and watch it. We'll have Truly, we'll have Twisted Tea, we'll have Tito's, we'll have Slows, like I said, we'll have Zingerman's Creamery and Coffee. We'll have it all, man. So we're stepping it up a notch here. We're stepping it up a notch. It's gonna be sick, honestly. Can you like put up pictures in this, or is it just the game? This might be above the pay grade.
I think you can. No. If it's not a video, I can't.
All right. All good. I'm gonna throw them
We'll
on
put it up
Twitter.
on our social. We'll put it up on our social.
Yeah, I'll throw it on Twitter right after. As soon as this is done, head to our Twitter, and I'm gonna throw it up, and then we'll you guys can see it there. But it's gonna start 9:30 a.m. on Saturday for the noon game, and it's gonna be sick, honestly. So we'll be there all day long. You can be even there through the game till halftime. So I'm pumped.
Ooh, I did not know that. But we're also losing people. You're talking too much. We got to put this game back on.
All right, put the game back on.
Somebody shut this guy up.
What's this guy's deal?
Ooh, hurdle. Where a hurdle comes.
Yep.
Woo! I don't know if I could ever, like, in peak shape of my life, like, ever have done that.
What, you couldn't do that over like I don't know.
I mean, just
Right, no, the guy could be like laying on the ground, and I'm like, I don't know if I can clear you, dude.
Bro,
You
that
might
was
get
such
kicked in
an
the ass.
insane play.
That was huge.
I will say I remember just going ballistic at that point.
Can Eric Gall get there? Yes,
Oh.
he can.
Well,
That needs to be a monster this year.
they have gone to the tight ends on third down. The same play, Sean.
McNamara, career high. Corum inside the 10, leg tackled by Nick.
I remember also thinking like, all right, this is the last drive. You know, the whole time I'm like, all right, this is
Oh, yeah.
this is it, you know, and it just
Joe
like,
Dolman for Michigan. Barnhart and Atterbury. Here comes a blitz. McNamara got it off, and Dalen Baldwin cannot catch it. Would have been out of bounds even if he had. Robbins, the punter's the holder.
Moody for Heisman for real,
For the tie with
Gotta
3:05
find
to
A-Road's
go.
comment.
Money Moody.
bro.
Nice little baby
I
draw.
would be shitting my pants
And we
if I
begin
was
anew.
Jake Moody. That
Tied
like,
at 29.
Oh,
with
for
exactly
sure.
3 minutes
or
to go.
Willie Wags or
Absolutely.
Brad Robbins, any of
It's
them.
like, obviously, to lose your mom.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I feel like there's more pressure for the holder than anybody. I mean, I don't know.
This is talking about Eric Gall. He beat Ohio State and created life all in the same day. Dude is a legend.
Dude is a legend.
Oh,
that
this is
the
it.
best
Here's the
story
play.
of
And the
all.
ball is up, and apparently it had not been stopped. Brad Hawkins has it. And he
Dude,
returns
like,
it inside the 20
that play should have
Well,
stopped.
Hawkins ripped it out.
They should not have let that play keep going.
Martinez was fighting
Oh,
for
Scott,
yards.
Absolutely
He
not.
didn't go down.
There's,
And Brad
I mean,
Hawkins ripped the
listen,
football
if this was flipped, I would have been
Oh, I'd be
absolutely
pissed.
freaking out.
Watch Brad Hawkins, number 2, right there, come into the play.
Yeah,
And
let's
as
say this is
Martinez
Michigan.
fighing for yardage. Hawkins is going to
His
rip
forward
it out.
progress
I
was
mean,
stopped,
that's like, I feel
3
like if it would
seconds
happen like
ago.
a half a second
I
later,
was just
like,
thinking,
I
they would
know.
stop it. But looking at it now,
I mean,
like, that's
And
His
it's-
feet are
I-
definitely
it's
chopping.
here. You just gotta.
Yeah.
All you have to do is take care of the football.
oh,
Perhaps a run for him.
stupid Adrian Martinez.
With
He's
Haskins
dumb.
on his left hip. It is a run for him, and he is dropped.
Oh,
for
this
a
was-
loss.
I was
The
like,
ball comes out, but he's
What
rolled
are we doing
down.
here?
Luke Reimer with a huge play.
Oh, man.
That's going to make it a tougher field goal.
You know, I used to
as well.
love, like, just watching a
Just
game
saw
anywhere.
the
People are like,
graphic a moment ago.
put in JJ, and then it's like, he comes into the game, he does that. I'm like, why the hell are they putting JJ in?
I mean, that's classic
Okay.
fans doing anything, you know. Like, talking about it.
And that 7-yard loss. turned
Classic
32
fan, happy when
yards
something
with
goes
attempt
right,
into a
not
39
when
yards.
someone
Again,
when it
no
doesn't.
freeze From the left
Oh,
hash.
yeah.
That's where he made his last one. Rock solid again. Michigan leads.
Money Moody again.
By
Was he
3 with 1:24
4
to
for
go.
4, 5 for 5 here today?
After the injury.
Like,
I think 4 for 4.
I think it's
Actually
4
really
for
good
4.
offense in this half without Teddy Prohaska.
Not big stats, guys. So if anybody wants to look that up. Oh yeah, I was shitting my pants here too. I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna fucking come back and win.
100%, bro.
Play of this possession right to the 50-yard line.
I thought we were headed to overtime.
25-yard game. Martinez
yeah.
rolls away from a jawbo, runs out of time, and
Oof.
that one looked like it had a better chance
That-
to be picked off.
oh,
than
Colson.
completed. Into this country at age 9, 2nd and 10, minute 12 to go. Dax Hill comes on a blitz, and the pass is too high.
I mean,
Levi
that,
Falk
I
was
think
open,
that
cutting
was
over
the
the
play right
middle.
there. Because, like, he was definitely getting a first down.
Isn't there a pick right here?
Yeah.
Man rush. It's a screen.
Oh, no.
Rahmir Johnson,
No,
great play.
just
They pick him
freaking
on 4.
Lamont Green making a
playing
huge
down
play.
Ron
the line
Green,
of
huge
scrimmage.
tackle.
They just need one block. I mean,
I like his
Can
turtleneck.
you rewind that real quick, guy?
New Illy is
He comes up from like 15 yards back to
Levi
make this
Falk
play.
was open, cutting over the middle.
Watch how far back he is.
Oh, yeah.
Green,
Holy
Ramir
shit.
Johnson,
Yeah.
great play.
That was an unreal
It's
read on
John
that.
Green blasting him down at the line of scrimmage.
He read the
Just
hell
need
out
one
of
block.
that.
I mean, the guard is there. Newilly is out there. He just can't get the block on Green.
And this is the game right here. Scott Frost told him to hurry up, but you want to make sure you're ready to go. Here comes a blitz. Martinez throwing.
Oh, no, this is where Dax stands over the guy.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
I also was like, get away from him. Like,
Yeah, go get a flag. Go get a flag.
Yeah. But, okay, go back, too, because the announcer actually said it. He's like, Scott Frost is telling them to hurry up. There was 22 seconds left on the play clock on 4th down.
Yeah.
When they snapped the
Scott
ball.
Frost's an idiot.
They just need one block.
It's unreal.
I mean,
Why?
the
It's 4th and 10. It's not like they're like trying to rush to the line to get like a quick snap and sneak it.
And this is
Look.
the game right here.
It literally is 4th down. Yeah, you got a minute left.
Make sure you're ready to go. Here comes a blitz.
Yeah, the announcer's like, this guy's a fucking idiot.
They rushed to throw a one-on-one ball, 50-50 ball. I don't understand.
Experienced Nebraska football ran by Scott Frost.
Man.
Oh, man. I truly feel bad for the fans. I really do. I feel terrible.
It continues. Self-inflicted wounds
I-
that turn out to be fatal.
I
Oh,
just
man.
like,
Over
man,
That's sad.
it's
and
brutal.
over again.
Brutal. But thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. That was like, I don't know. Do you guys feel like there's so many defining moments of the 2021 season? I feel like this was like up there for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. To go into
Did
Lincoln
Frost
and
bring
beat
up a
Nebraska.
hit counter after this game?
No, that was after UC.
That was
He was the
UCF.
UCF coach, and we beat him like 56-7. It was
Yeah,
like,
we
I felt
out-hit
like we out hit him.
I wish we would have. I wish we would have doubled down on it. He's like, we got a little bit closer on not hitting him. You know, like, that's we almost won the game. Next time we'll hit him even more, and then we'll take him down.
How long do you guys think he lasts?
Hawkins ripped it away and recovered it.
So apparently
I think he's got one more year.
No, apparently his buyout goes down by like $8 million on October 1st. So I think they fire him halfway through the year and try to, like, I don't know, salvage something.
Like hardly ever see that in college football, which is. But I mean, if the buyout goes down, which I heard that too. They got to get rid of him. The program is a disaster right now.
But they've also, like, I don't know, they've been like this for how long? You know what I mean? Like,
Since Bo Pelini.
since Mr. 9-4, they'd kill to go 9-4 at this point, you know?
Right?
Oh yeah,
They'd kill to go 9-4.
it's the ghost of Bo Pelini coming back to haunt him.
I swear to God, it still feels like that. It still feels like that. But all right. Well, we'll do a couple more of these throughout the week. Maybe, I don't know. There's like this big game that was at the like end of the regular season that I feel like we should probably do a watch party for before game one here.
Probably should.
So no spoilers, but it was a good one. So
Maybe this one right here.
maybe that one. We could do that one too. Yeah. There's a couple good ones here for the rest of the year. So hey, we appreciate you guys listening.
How crazy is this stat?
No way. That's
It's like 4 natties.
there's
Just
no way.
back-to-back national champions, and he's not better than Bo Pelini. That's wild.
Wait. How many seasons was Bo Pelini? Is it like a numbers game? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, yeah. McPugh, we need stats.
Come on, Trevor. Help us out.
He coached at Nebraska from 2008 to 2014.
I mean,
They've got to be. He was only there for 6 years,
That's what it says.
and so Frost has been there for at least 4 or 5, right?
I think Frost has been there for
Since then, right?
2 or 3 years.
Wait, no. Who came?
No,
after
because
him?
I think they had an interim guy. Because UCF was 2017 national champs. So it would have been 28.
You're right.
That was a joke too. The whole national champs thing.
What do you mean?
Oh, I
they're
loved it.
definitely
I loved
national
it.
champs, bro.
If I ever
12-0.
went to like UCF, I would claim the shit out of that natty.
Oh my god, 100%. 100%.
Oh, yes.
Here's the other thing about Nebraska is the coaches poll doesn't matter, and they still claim a 97 national championship, and it's bullshit. So, sorry. Nobody cares about the coaches poll these days. It's only the AP. So,
the AP.
it's only the
They
AP.
haven't won a conference championship since 1999 with Frank Solich.
I love
In the
it.
Big
I went
12.
to UCF. It was so fucking annoying. All right, what's McHugh have to say? Frost. Dude, that is wild.
Holy smokes.
Oh my god, that's insane.
If he was 67 and 27, he had to have been there for. I mean, how long was he there? You say 8 years?
It says 2008 to 2014.
Oh, 2014.
6, 7.
Maybe it must be some bowl game wins in there then, maybe. Just trying to do the math on that.
I'm trying to see who they had as a coach
That's hard.
before Frost.
I want to say there was an interim guy, right?
I thought so. I thought there was one guy in between.
Mike Riley?
Oh, I think you're right. But he was interim, I'm pretty sure. But there has to be somebody between 14 and 18.
No,
right?
it was so Bo Pelini, they got rid of him, and then Barney Cotton.
That's not a real name.
One game, and then it was Mike Riley from 2015 to 2017.
If somebody can tell me what Barney Cotton is doing these days,
I want to know. I do. I really want to know.
It doesn't say what he's doing now, but the last job he had was the OC and tight ends coach at UNLV.
Oh my god!
They don't even have a football program.
Barney Cotton
He resigned as the offensive coordinator, citing health reasons. So I'm assuming he's going through some stuff. That's what it looks like, anyways.
Damn. Well wishes to Barney Cotton.
I mean, people say stuff about Harbaugh like, "Oh, if he didn't have the name Harbaugh, then he wouldn't have kept his job." But 15 and 30, Scott Frost, Nebraska.
That's bad.
That is horrible.
I mean, that's bad.
And I remember last year, like the beginning, people were comparing Scott Frost to Jim Harbaugh. It's like,
dude,
the only thing they have in common is they were quarterbacks for their respective universities, and that's it.
Yeah. He has an average of going 4-8 every year. That's incredible.
That's like Rich Rod level.
Yeah. There's a comment right here that says that.
That's Rich Rod bad. Yeah.
But okay, Jack, you pointed out right away, their record in this game is 3-3. They just lost 9 straight after this.
Just ripped off 9 straight L's.
That's how hard that is to do.
Tough. I wonder if they lost the game before.
So they started off the year. Do you remember that Nebraska-Illinois game? It was week 0. It was week 0 of last year, and they Nebraska blew it in Nebraska fashion. And then they beat Fordham by 40 some points, beat Buffalo. then lost to Oklahoma by a score, lost to Michigan State. Should not. That was, I don't know if you remember that MSU game against Nebraska where like
went into like double overtime or overtime. I thought
it was in overtime.
I was in the pretzel bell basement, man.
The only reason that the only way they could possibly win that game was that MSU returned a kick. MSU had like 0 yards in the second half, and then they returned a kick with like 3 minutes left, and that's how they won that game. And then Nebraska beat Northwestern by 40-some. Then this game against Michigan, lost to Minnesota by a score, lost to Purdue by a score, lost to Ohio State by 9. Like that is, other than Michigan, that is that it's
it was Oklahoma. They played Oklahoma close.
They played Oklahoma really tough. I remember watching that game.
I don't know.
This
it's
unexplainable. I feel like what they should do with create a new playoff system. Okay, you have like all the worst teams and all the best teams, and if you're like in the middle of the road, they just like don't even worry about you. You can like do your own thing, and you get like Nebraska playing like Bama or Georgia, and they like somehow finally pull it off because they're gonna play them close. That would just be nuts.
Just look at the last game of the season. They lost to the Big Ten West champion by a touchdown. I mean,
it was Iowa, but yes,
fair.
Still, I still can't believe they scored. What was it? Michigan, Iowa. Was that 42-3?
Yeah,
that was bad. Big Ten West, man. They need some help over there.
I'm pretty sure there's a stat out there that, and I don't think this is even like a tough stat to look up. But like, if Michigan was in the West, they like outside of, I think it's 5 of 7 years that they would have went to the Big Ten championship, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So, but at some point, like they've given Frost enough like opportunities here. So, yeah, man, I don't know. But either way, guess what? It's Michigan football season. We're ready to rock. I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Game week, baby.
Seal Dog, when are you coming to a game? Because you don't live in
Penn
Michigan,
State.
do you?
Penn State.
Penn State?
No, I'm in Massachusetts, but I'll be at the Penn State game. I think I'm going to the Rutgers game in New Jersey. Just gonna drive down and go. I've gone a couple times already. So usually a Michigan win by a lot, but you know,
Rutgers.
I think the last time I went was 78-0. The Jabril Peppers homecoming.
Yeah. That was awesome.
And then
my buddy went to that game and just fucking, he was like, dude, it's a Michigan home game out here. Like, this is ridiculous.
So that game got so bad that the Rutgers the Rutgers student section cleared out and like most of their fans left. So it was like mostly Michigan fans, and the Rutgers band came to our side and started playing the Victors. That's how bad it got.
No way.
I'm not even joking you.
Dude, that's insane.
Come on, birthplace of college football. They got to do better.
Dude, there was a point in time where I think was it Ty Isaac, I think, that fumbled the ball and Rutgers returned it for a touchdown. Or no, it was a handoff up the middle and Rutgers scored a touchdown. It got called back on a holding.
He just wanted to score one touchdown there. It's like, come on, just put us on the board.
I think there was 1.2 where in that game Michigan scored a touchdown and like we're like screaming at just the people that shot the cannon, like, come on, shoot the cannon for a Michigan touchdown. They did on the last touchdown of the game.
That's awesome.
I mean,
that's how bad it was in Piscataway.
Oh god,
man. I like that was one like where you kind of felt bad at the end too, because like Michigan they had their like third stringers in I remember, and still like we're not throwing the ball at all, just running it. But the holes were just like you could drive a truck through them.
Yeah. Yeah, that was insane. And I remember the one game I went to too that like just as growing up, like Michigan never came close, but anytime they did, I went to a lot of the games. And the UConn game at UConn, the night game, they almost lost that game.
Oh God.
I think that was under Rich Rod. Yeah, because that was Adidas uniform. Yeah, it was for Rich Rod.
Yeah. I mean, that also was the time in my life, and I think most Michigan fans' lives, where I for sure thought that we were going to win like 3 national championships in a row, at least. It wasn't that had to be, right? Like,
wait, what?
You didn't think at that point, like we had beat the shit out of everybody, and it was Harbaugh's second year, I want to say.
Yeah, 2016. Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. I'm talking about Rutgers.
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about UConn. I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
I did too, and then he started elaborating with the national championship.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm 100%. Yeah. I mean, they were going to be the number 1 team in the country ranked if they didn't lose to Iowa. I remember a bunch of other teams like fell that week.
I think there's a strong chance, and I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but I think there's a strong chance, once the NIL stuff gets kicked in gear that, I mean, if we do it right, I think there's not going to be too many teams that are going to be able to stop Michigan in terms of NIL and money, and just based on the alumni base and the fan base and the collectives that they could create if they wanted to. I think it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, man.
I think it's a good time to announce this too. The Blue by 90 NIL collective. We have managed to come up with about 25 cents, and we will split that evenly among our athletes. Yep. Everybody gets a penny.
They get a T-shirt. They actually everybody gets an
That's why we don't have any revenue, because we're giving away hoodies.
Yeah, everybody gets an anti-Buckeye Social Club hoodie, and honestly, they're all very happy.
they're very happy. Yeah. Might not make much money here, but some sick hoodies.
We were talking to Davis Warren last night, and he's like, "This is the greatest sweatshirt I've ever had in my entire life." So.
I love Davis, man.
That's so cool when podcasts and blogs and websites and stuff can give stuff to the players and they actually wear it.
Yeah. They love it. I'm like, that's cool.
Even if you're not making money off of it, it's just so cool just to see a player wearing your stuff. Like we had Mo Sider wearing one of our T-shirts, and it's just like, wow, he actually wore it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's big time.
It's been the coolest part about us doing this is definitely just being able to connect with these guys.
Before I forget, Aiden Hutchinson we gifted him an Anti-Buckeye Social Club hoodie. I need one of these episodes of Hard Knocks for him to wear it.
Dude, oh my God.
We're gonna need that. Oh my God. That'd be great for the brand.
It would be. We need something for social from him. Aiden, I'm sure he's watching right now. So if he could do that, that'd be great. Big fan. What if he was? What if he was low key, just a commenter, had a burner?
Diver Joel 285. We know who you are.
That's Honigford for sure.
I think it very well could be.
Could be anybody. No, I mean, I love this Justin, you were talking about
he could be one of the 10 people on here. You don't know that he's not.
Detroit Lions fan could be anybody.
Right? That could be you. This is the guy. This is him.
Right now.
He's trying to turn it off. He's like, nah, no way. He wouldn't be on here. It's just Hutchinson's being like, dang, dude, don't tell him I'm here. Oh man! All right, we got anything else?
Justin, going back to what you were saying though, of that 2016, when they're rolling over pretty much everybody. I mean, if you didn't think that there was a chance that they were going to win a national championship within 10 years, you were out of your mind. Like
everybody,
Yeah.
it wasn't just us being super homers. It was everybody saying it because like we were rolling. And I mean, I think this has been a take, like this is not a new take either, but like if that 2016 game goes differently, like Michigan is, you know, obviously they're in a good spot right now, but like that they're like probably on their third Big Ten championship, you know, or something like that. It's just
at least second.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's one of those things that it's a what if. Fortunately,
Remember your bachelor party? This is my cousin Steve. You're like, yeah, when I got out of the pool to go take a leak. Steve, I'll bring this down for Thanksgiving.
yes, please. Oh my god.
Oh,
Literally, I had like, so I was on another bachelor party this weekend, and all of them were like
super popular guy.
So, no, stop. Why do you have to do that?
You are. That was actually genuine.
Okay, whatever. Get out of here. But they're all Sparties that I like. It's all my friends from high school, and they're like, I've only watched 2 or listened to 2 of your episodes of any of your podcasts. They're like, after the Michigan State game this past year and after your bachelor party. That was like the only thing I've ever listened to.
The 2 best we've ever had.
By far. Yeah. So
That Michigan State game last year.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it.
I think I lost
Dude,
10 years off my life just watching that game.
Dude, we were at Frazier's, which is like, I don't know if you're not familiar with Frazier's, it's like a towny, like Ann Arbor, like Michigan bar.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Bar. Oh, it's awesome. I love it. But my wife is a huge Sparty, and we like went to go like watch the game there with some friends, and it was like she was one Sparty, and there was like one on the other side of the bar. And like after every time Michigan State scored, they like cheered to each other. Like people, like I could hear like this girl behind me that was sitting behind us. And she's like, I don't know how much longer I can take this girl. I think I'm gonna like knock her out. And I'm sitting there, it's like, oh god. I'm like, Heather, shut up.
You're just like you whisper to the
I don't
girl,
have the skills to get into a fight here.
Do it.
Yeah. Do it real quick.
I may try and come for the Michigan State game this year. Actually, that's another thing. I have not been to a Michigan State game yet, so
I haven't either.
I mean,
I've only been to Ohio State games.
I went to the 15 Ohio State game.
I have a very good feeling that this year's
one.
Michigan State game is going to be like an unbelievable atmosphere because
for sure.
Those fans at in East Lansing are just they're fired up about their coach.
Tuck's coming, dude.
They said it. My buddy said it 1,000 times this weekend. And man, I have never wanted to beat a team so badly in my life. So
except going down to Columbus and winning for the first time since 2000.
Oh my God. If we get to that point, I'm taking it one game at a time. I'll say that. But if we get to that point, and I'm gonna have to like constrain myself to not like I can't even think that is a possibility. You know what I mean? Like otherwise,
would you take? Here's my question: would you take a loss to MSU if it meant a win against Ohio State in the shoe?
Such a tough question.
100%, no question. Michigan State doesn't matter.
Harbaugh would be 0-3 against Mel Tucker.
Yeah, but
0-3. If they beat Ohio State in the shoe, then like he's off the hook for beating Ohio
2 years
State
in
for
a row.
2-3 years. You know, then you can sprinkle in some MSU wins. Like nobody cares. Nobody cares about MSU except for McPew. Every year.
Someone said this, and it's true. When Michigan beats MSU, it's usually by a lot. And when MSU beats Michigan, it's by a short margin.
Yeah. I'll talk over the COVID year.
Something spooky always seems to happen too when MSU wins.
You can't let them get one more.
I agree. I think here's my take on it. This is a hot take. The Michigan State game is bigger than the Ohio State game this year.
You're an idiot. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
What if both teams are 11-0?
Well, then you took care of the Michigan State game already.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
But I'm saying I'm just saying. Listen. I'm just saying.
I can't wait to clip this.
I think it is the most must-win game of the year.
That's different.
What did I say first?
I don't.
You said that
exactly.
the MSU game is going to be bigger than the Ohio State game.
Yeah.
More important.
Must-win is different. Must-win is different.
Yeah.
I would say MSU is more of a must-win game this year just because you beat Ohio State last year. And you're up to going up against being 0-3 against Mel Tucker. See, McPugh, thank you.
No, he's on my side.
I don't think he is.
I'm 100% sure.
Must-win, I'm on your side. Not most important.
Because here's the thing. If they go down to Columbus again, or if they go down to Columbus and let's say it's like a 14-point game or something, and they unfortunately lose, then
fuck you, Joe.
Thank you. Then
both of you,
we can swallow that because we're still coming off of last year's dub. But I can't
think about it this way.
I cannot stomach 0-3 versus Mel Tucker, bro. I can't do it.
Think about it this way. When you go into that game, it's the winner of it essentially wins the Big Ten East and is going to the Big Ten championship game, right? So theoretically, Michigan could still beat Michigan State. Ohio State's already undefeated. They go 12-0. They go to the Big Ten championship game. They're going to win that against whoever weak-ass West opponent there is, and then they're going to go to the playoff. Michigan's not going to the playoff if they lose, to Ohio State unless they're just throttling people all year.
I mean, people have had Michigan and Ohio State in the playoff, in their playoff predictions. I've seen that multiple times.
Yeah, but how does I've seen it as well. I just it has to be 11-0, or it has to be 12-0 and 11-1, essentially, in my opinion, right?
Correct. And a lot of shit has to happen too. Like Bama has to go down, Clemson has to go down, Georgia has to go down.
Yeah.
Chaos ensues.
Yeah, man. I just I don't know. It's me. It's
I do love that
definitely
we're having this conversation because football's here and this is great.
That's right.
I know. I agree with Lexi there for sure, but that means we took care of business already. Versus Michigan State. I just think people are going to crucify Jim if that's the case. I don't think it'll I predict that Michigan will win that game 1,000%. Because I don't think Michigan State will be as good, but that's just me. Yeah. I don't. Oh God. Oh my God. Can we, Desmond?
He had to have been trolling, right?
He put Pitt in there. They just lost Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
And their OC.
And their OC? I think they did
Their
get a
OC,
dope
I
transfer,
believe, is
though.
the Nebraska OC now.
Okay. Who transferred to Pitt? I feel like they got a quarterback.
Keaton Slovis from USC.
USC. Yeah. He can ball a little bit. I like Keaton Slovis.
People
but now
have
USC has Caleb Williams from Oklahoma.
Right.
And then Texas quarterback went to Nebraska. I can't keep track of all this stuff.
The other Oklahoma quarterback went to South Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Spencer Rattler. Go Cox.
Spencer Rattler, yeah.
Yeah, man. He's got to be trolling. He's got to be trolling.
You know what, though? I will say one thing. You talk about that Michigan-Ohio State game at the end of the season, if they're both 11-0 going into it. I mean, that's like rivaling the 2006 game where like they were both the game of the century. Like, I mean, that would be right on par with that. You know,
I think in Justin's case, it could be like in either of our cases, I guess it's like the if then, because like Ohio State, you know, it's like you got to be in position to be able to win it.
Yeah,
win that game and go to the Big Ten championship game. It's just tough. I mean, I'll always say Ohio State, but if we had to pick like Michigan win one game, like regardless they're going to the Big Ten championship game this year, I would just say beat Michigan State at home. I'd rather see it just because we already saw, you know, Michigan beat Ohio State last year.
You should say it too, Jay, because you have to live with one of these people.
Yeah, but she doesn't really care about football. It's like more basketball for her. Like, she can talk shit about like football, but like I'm like, okay, name their starting quarterback. She's like, oh, but basketball. She's like big time basketball.
Name their starting quarterback's nephew's middle name. Like, you're not a fan? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you like mocking me? I don't understand what you're doing right now.
No, it's like it's a joke of like that's what guys do to girls. To be like, you're not even a fan.
Hey, you've never heard of
that? You don't know what his second child's middle name is?
Exactly. Get with the program.
All right. I've got leftovers upstairs.
I'm out. We put an hour in. Good stuff. We'll be back. Trying to think. It's Monday.
I think we got to do another game this week. These might just have to be our pods.
We got to do like 3 more games this week at least. Maybe not at least, but for sure. So, I think we'll figure it out. Maybe one every day. I don't know. I don't know.
A lot.
Yeah.
We got the in-laws coming tomorrow. I think we're going out to dinner.
All right. We'll see you at the tailgate, Trevor. We'll see you all in Ann Arbor this Saturday. I'm so pumped, man. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a great time.
You guys are making me damn jealous, man.
I know. I'm sorry.
Just fly out, dude. Just spend like all the money.
Spend all the money I got.
All the money, dude.
No, I just moved out, so it's tight right now. But no, I'm trying to make the Penn State game. Well, no, I am making the Penn State game, and I'm trying to make the Michigan State game. So those are the ones, but we'll see.
Okay. Michigan State would be awesome. Penn State too.
Penn State's going to be great. So
that's the Wings home opener weekend too, so I'll be there for that as well.
Ooh, yeah, that's why you'd come down. I figure you're a hockey guy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, bro. Sign us off, my friend.
Later.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Oh, great. That was incredible. I could have done that. So you're really leaving it as?
Oh, sorry. What, you want me to like do an official sign off?
Yeah.
All right. You can follow us at Blue by 90 on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Blue by 90 Podcast on YouTube. Check us out at blueby90.com as well. And check out the Blue by 90 tailgate. There you go.
Yes.
Go Blue.
Beautiful. Go Blue.